Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at my old-fashioned. Now, I have an absolutely nasty roll on this thing, and I believe there is a perk that a lot of people are sleeping on hand cannons, and it is a big reason why, in my opinion, old-fashioned is one of the best hand cannons you can get in the game right now. It might even be better than a Dire Promise. At least for me, on the sticks on a controller, I think this might be better than Dire Promise. Now, you're going to have to hear me out, because I do understand that Dire Promise has like 95 aim assist, whilst Old Fashioned has 70. But aim assist isn't everything, boys. Believe it or not. Unless you're, maybe using a Zim on PC, which would be kind of sus. But anyway, the point is, Firmly Planted, the perk on my hand cannon, is a real game changer for these types of weapons. Now, I'm going to show you my roll here first. As you can see, we've got Fast Draw, Tactical Mag, and then we have Firmly Planted and Kill Clip. Kill Clip, of course, is a really great perk to have. Takes the headshot damage all the way up to 93, allows you to one head, two body. And with damage perks like Charge with Light, you can 2-tap, or Weapons of Light, or the damage boost from freezing, etc, etc. So Kill Clip will always be a top tier perk. And the perk I want to focus on here is Firmly Planted. Increase accuracy, stability, and handling when firing while crouched. Now, I went into the Cosmodrome, and I'm just going to show you guys now. I'm going to aim at this wall, and I'm going to shoot the gun without attempting to control the recoil at all while standing. So you can see it now. It kicks up a bit to the left slightly, and now this is when I crouch, and I'm going to aim at the same spot, and again I'm not attempting to control the recoil. You see the difference? I'll do it one more time so you guys can see. Maybe get a little bit closer. Now I'm standing and I'm not controlling the recoil. Right? Now we're going to do it crouching without controlling the recoil. Like, that is crazy. The difference that this makes is huge. Secondly, the perk activates whilst you're crouching, but also when you're sliding. And if you're using a hand cannon, you're probably sliding and shooting a hell of a lot, right? So as long as you're sliding, you're having the benefits of the accuracy. With the Cryoclasm slide, you slide even further. So for the duration of that entire long slide, you've got basically 100% perfect accuracy on your hand cannon. It just feels really good to use in PvP. I've always been a fan of the Old Fashioned. I used it a hell of a lot back in the day in year 1. Obviously, as a Chaperone main, mostly I don't get to use the Old Fashioned. So because I've been maining Duality this season more than Chaperone, I have been enjoying the Old Fashioned a hell of a lot. Don't get me wrong, I have a bunch of amazing rolled Dire Promises in my vault as well, but I just feel as a controller guy, Firmly Planted, as you can see, is just too good to pass up on, and so extremely slept on by, I think, the PvP community in general. Firmly Planted on basically any gun is absolutely incredible. It's an S tier perk in my opinion, particularly for hand cannons. I think as far as primary weapons go, it has to be, because you're sliding all the time when you shoot a hand cannon, and like I already said, for the duration of that entire slide, you've got perfect accuracy, perfect handling. You secure that first kill, you reload, now your hand cannon's doing 93 to the head. It's just a streak machine. Absolutely incredible. Are there more consistent rolls out there? You could probably say, an opening shot rangefinder Dire Promise, sure. But for me, I like damage perks, I always have. I like being rewarded for getting a kill and then going on a little tear. So for me, it's just a perfect combination. Firmly Planted as well. Obviously, hand cannons have a bit more kick on controller compared to mouse and keyboard. This is obviously a fact. They recoil way more, so being able to negate that recoil with a slide is just really nice. Also, we got a range masterwork on our hand cannon. We didn't get accurized rounds, so that's probably the only thing missing from my hand cannon. We can get a range masterwork and accurized rounds, plus probably steady hand instead of fast draw, plus these two perks. That is 100% god roll. Now, I'm not too sure if there's a reliable method to farm for Old Fashioned, so I'm just going to play the game and see what happens. But until I get this same roll but with accurized rounds, I'm going to be holding on to this hand cannon, and you're probably going to be seeing me use it a heck of a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing me use it. Now, focusing on the gameplay in front of us, I just want to say, okay, the crystal thing, when you slide into it and just kill everyone, it's a bit up, okay? I feel almost guilty doing that to people. You put up the wall when you're weak, they come closer to finish you off, and then you just slide through the wall and they die. Like, it's just so OP. I think the Whisper of Fissures, I believe it's called, really is what makes this kind of busted. But I was just wondering if you guys have been doing that as well. I know the Hunter Shatter Dive is very, very popular. I think the Titan version is cooler in my opinion because, you know, Titans just do it in style, man. Hunters jump in the air, they do a little hop, and then they come crashing down on the ground. You know, with a little whimper, not much impact there for you little hunters. Titans, we just YOLO through the ice, mate. We just YOLO through it like the Kool-Aid guy who comes busting through the wall. It's just truly a sight to behold when the Titan does the little slide. I thought we'd do a little bit of focused in-game commentary here. You can see I'm crouched, hit the 3 headshots. Nicely done. Easy, easy wins. Get that guy weak, fly into him with a Shiver Strike. Now we've got an overshield from One-Eyed Mask. We are feeling a little bit vengeful here. I'm not gonna lie, when I get Rumble on Midtown, what I tend to do, and I think anyone who plays Rumble knows this, I just hold this spawn here, and I just, you know, create a real bad time for whoever spawns up here. And that one dude is either AFK or trying to leave. Mind you though, Rumble has a lot of macro AFK players. It's really annoying, man. Sometimes you go into Rumble and you just want to play a game of Rumble against, you know, 5 other players. But really, it's like 3 other players and then 2 guys are strafing side to side and shooting their gun randomly. Why would you go AFK in Rumble? For what? Like, can anyone explain to me why someone would want to go AFK in Rumble? What, you're farming blue weapons because you get like 100 of them at the end of every game? Like, I don't know, guys. It's kind of weird to me. It's kind of weird. We've got some duality action here. I managed to get 2 hipfire kills with the duality. Now that, my friends, is a rare occurrence. Let me tell you. I suck with duality's hipfire. Trying to get better with it, but I don't know if it's me sucking or the gun sucking, but there's a lot of sucking going on when it comes to hipfire shots, duality, and your boy. But when it comes to the old-fashioned though, we're not really missing because Firmly Planted is basically in-game hacks. As you can see, that is pure in-game hacks right there. Look at these crispy headshots. 70, 70, 70, and then 93s to the head. Love it. That 1 head, 2 body, Destiny 1, hand cannon TTK. Inject it into my veins. I love it. Alright, now check this out. We just killed that guy. We're charged with light. We've got kill clip. Watch this. Boom. 112 to the head. That is disgusting, boys. Absolutely disgusting. And then obviously we got kill clip again. And now we've got a nice little 2-piece and they dropped an orb. Now you slide onto this orb, now you're charged with light. If the third guy came quick enough, if he came quick enough, he's getting 2-tapped. And it would have been beautiful. But then you could just see, just with charged with light alone, I was able to 2 body and 1 head that guy, which is just so nice. Being able to do that is just a really good feeling. I'll be honest with you, it's not every single time on a controller are you going to hit all your headshots with a hand cannon. Yes, you do hit your headshots, but there's just a simple case of human error comes into play here. It's not like mouse and keyboard where you could develop a consistency much higher than that of a controller. And that's why, you know, in Destiny 1, hand cannons required only 1 headshot and 2 body shots. Because everybody was on controller, and even doing 1 head, 2 body was something that players were not always capable of. There was a skill gap to using hand cannons in Destiny 1 on console, even with 2 less crits required. This goes to show the difference that the input method makes. Obviously, by using Firmly Planted, my recoil is then much similar to that of an M&K player. We just basically got no recoil when we Firmly Plant, and it's just firmly quite beautiful. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know this, when they developed Destiny 2 on PC, they clearly said that they changed the way the recoil works on M&K. Essentially, they removed all recoil from weapon types to make them feel good. If you're using a mouse and guns have a lot of recoil, it doesn't feel very good to use. So that's why there's a disparity between the accuracy of a PC mouse and keyboard hand cannon user and a controller user. There will never really be 1-for-1 like for like. It's very difficult for that to be the case. Obviously, like I said, Firmly Planted is putting in work for me though. And of course, kill clip as well. Really nice, getting that extra damage and just, you know, doing pretty damn good in this Rumble game. Feeling pretty good about it. Here we're going to use our ice wall to just bamboozle this guy. We basically hit him with the substitution jutsu right there, you know what I'm saying? Taking things to another level right there, boys. I can't get enough of it. I absolutely love doing that ice wall dodge. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And as always, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and if you're still here, I am live on Twitch right now. If you want to come by the stream and say hi, come through twitch.tv/shake. I'll be starting with some Destiny 2, but I will be switching over to some Yakuza 7. Now, I don't know if you guys ever heard of that game, but it's absolutely amazing, so you should come check it out. Peace out.